Hey guys, what's up? Filippo here. Welcome to a brand new video. Today I want to talk to you about this film emulation plugin called Dehancer Pro. So Dehancer sent me this plugin a few days ago, and thanks for that. And I just want to test it with you. I already tested it a few times. It's really cool, and I want to talk with you in an appropriate way into Davinci Resolve. So before we start, I have used few clips shot with the GH5, and I just converted them with the color space transform into 𝗧𝗶𝗿𝗲 color space, even because when we are working with film emulation, when we're working with film plugins, it's cool to stay inside the 𝗧𝗶𝗿 color space because it's the closest one to the representation of a film emulation, of a film stock. What I want to do right here is want to smash Dehancer in my node tree and check it with you. So as you can see, it's already applying my film profile. First thing I want to tell you is that this plugin is the one with the highest quantity of film stock that I have ever saw on film emulation plugin. So that's the first one, and some of them are really classic, so the Kodak Vision 3 stocks, but we also got something like the Polaroids, the 𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗻s, the Konica Minolta. These are really cool, and you will see them well applied, and some of them are experimental, some of them are really I might say strange or weird to you, not common for sure. So this is a really high selling point to me. It has the whole film emulation process inside the home program, and it's cool to have everything that we will have there inside one singular plugin, even because sometimes there are things like the bloom or elation that I normally do on other correctors, so it's cool to have them inside one singular plugin. We also got a vignette, film breath, gate wave, false color, output, and lead generator inside the whole plugin. So that's a really cool thing. So by starting, you want to select your input source. So I'll choose my camera. Will be vendor 𝗟𝗏𝗏. The camera is Alexa Mini. You just got the Alexa Mini, but I might say that it's cool even because it's still in the 𝗧𝗶𝗿𝗄. If you got another 𝗟𝗏𝗏 camera, it will work fine. This is a really underexposed image, so I will compensate the exposure right there, and I will enable the fringe, and the film is already set to the Vision 3 250D. I just want to experiment with some of this. We got the Polaroid, really smooth for this specific shot. We got 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Some of them are really strange, really weird, but some of them are really great and got really cool tones, especially this one. I really love this one. This Konica Minolta one. So you might want to select the one that fits your needs, or the one that got the flavor that you're going for. Even because you just want to select something that is the representation of your shot and the whole mood and flavor of your shot. I think I will stick with this one because it's a really cool one. I like how the magentish, area are working right there. And you got the push and pull if you want to have it applied in a stronger or less stronger way. Then you got the expand if you want to set your black point for the film emulation a better way. I will set it to perfect 0 right there. And the white point too. Then you got the print emulation process, also exposure right there, the tunnel contrast. So having everything baked here, it's really cool. You also got the analog range limiter. I actually don't know if this is a technical thing while enable it, but it compresses and limits your IRE level inside, I might say, the analog range limiter, by the way. Then you got the color development process where you can just tweak things around from the original film selected, so you can actually tweak your yellow, blue, magenta, greens, and red, and just having a different flavor on the film that you selected. The film grain, obviously, we want it inside here. While talking with film grain, I have to test it in a meticulous way, even because I'm one that loves a lot, film grain, and I might say that it worked in a really cool way, but I have to test it deeply. Okay, so Okay, that's nice. Elation and bloom. So these two are really cool for all the ones that are not familiar with these two. This actually will give you a lot more, the flavor that your film stock might have had, if filmed with real film stocks. So if I just enable the bloom, just watch the highlights and watch them while I amplify them a bit and diffuse them a bit and just crank the highlight a bit up. It's just giving our film stock this bloom effect on the highlights, and that's really cool in my opinion. It is actually, giving the whole clip a really particular flavor. Sorry, I want to disable this, and I really like it. Same for the elation, you can give a really particular flavor to it, but right now I'm cool with it. Even for film breath I'm cool with it, but you can also give it a particular touch. And same thing with gate wave, and these are really cool while playbacking your image. And by the way, the most cool one in my opinion baked inside this plugin is the bloom. Just watch at it, how it's affecting our image, how it's making everything blooming out, glowing out in a really cool way. Then I got false color if you want to check your image before delivering or just before creating a LUT that you can generate from there, by the way. And you can generate a small one or a normal one. You can't have the biggest one option, but I might say that you can generate it from the Davinci Resolve. I have to test it. And then you got the output, total impact, that it's actually the gain of your whole image. And in my opinion, it is working in a really cool way by having all this thing sets in one singular plugin. And that's a selling point to me, even because time by time I actually used to convert my image in one single corrector and then tweak all the things that we already saw on a different corrector. But let's check it on another image. I just want to take a brighter image and just letting you see this with a brighter image. So again, same thing. I got my conversion. I will select 𝗟𝗲𝗄, Alexa Mini, 𝗟𝗲𝗄𝗆. Want to compensate a bit the exposure, like this. By the way, I would love to, for everything, set the black point on a higher point, like this, just a bit. And the film profile. So let me go. I'm a Kodak lover, by the way, but I wanna. You can also check the black and whites that are really cool, even because these are, original black and white film stocks, which have this little, touch of green on the gamut of the blacks that is really cool. I really love it. So let me just experiment with some of this, just to let you see how those feels. Even this one, really, really cool. Let's go with the Astrum color. And okay, we set the white and black point. So again, let's put it here. Let's go with the print. Let's crank it up a bit. That faded black look, really loving. General contrast, let's contrast it a bit. Not that much, just a touch. And the color density. Color density is also cool, even because it will be cranking up the saturation a lot. And yeah, color head, I want to keep it as it is. Film grain, let me crank it up. So as you can see, two selling points that I might sincerely, give to Dehancer. So first one is for sure the amount of film stocks that we got in one single plugin. These are really, tons of film stocks, and also the possibility of, adding elation and bloom on your image. That's a really big thing too. The grain look really cool to me, by the way. That's not a common thing. Most of the plugins just give you film grain, no trick, and you know the film grain just feel not real, feel digital. And yeah, I might say that I'm cool with the bloom for this one. And you know, guys, I already got it, you know. One note and we got the look. And that's the main thing. You don't want to make explosive, gigantic node trees. You might know that you can create a really structured, properly structured node tree just to be organized, but you know, giving your look applied to one singular corrector, that's a big thing, okay? So in my opinion, this is a really cool selling point. And if you want to check Dehancer and see how it works with all these film stocks, how it works with your clips, just be sure to check the link below and check this not just really cool but still really well effective Filmation plugin.